Buenos dias to this bloody Tuesday where we're seeing a lot of red across the board. I wouldn't say it's a bloodbath, but we're just going down 4.8% on the day. Bitcoin at 66,000. We actually went below 66,000 just a couple of minutes ago. And you really could see that overnight we tried to reclaim 70K, but now we went down again. But if you zoom out, you can really see that this is nothing for the rally that we had over the past 6-7 months. So I think this went really, really fast, and there obviously needs to be some sort of consolidation. And both the rally, but also this dump over the weekend and today is driven by institutions, by the Bitcoin ETF. And if you look at what Grayscale has been doing ever since the ETF went live and they could convert their trust into an ETF, which would unlock all this BTC that was accumulated for many, many years and purchased at huge discounts over the years, that this has now been finally unlocked. And all these people that are sitting on huge profits, they're selling and selling and selling. And the selling is probably not going to stop anytime soon. At one point, it will stop because they're running out of powder. But there's still $23 billion in the Grayscale ETF. Whereas IBIT, that is BlackRock, is about to overtake Grayscale and actually become the largest one. And BlackRock is absorbing a lot, Fidelity as well. They're absorbing a lot of the sell pressure from Grayscale. But I think on days like yesterday, you could really see that the net outflow has been $302 million from Grayscale alone. And BlackRock, Fidelity couldn't absorb all of that, right? So we had a total net outflow of $86 million almost on the Bitcoin ETF yesterday, which was, dragging down the prices, of course, right? And sentiment and narrative and all these kind of things, which basically begs two questions. Number one, for how long is Grayscale still going to nuke the markets or to hold back the Bitcoin rally, the crypto rally, and unleash also altcoin season? And the second question, is the Bitcoin halving rally now canceled or not? We are now in halving month. We are only 2.5 weeks away from the Bitcoin halving. Just over 2,500 blocks that were away. And at this rate is projected to go down on April 18th. So that's literally 16 days from now. So the question is, are we going to see a rally leading into the halving as we've always seen historically? And we've always seen it literally shortly before the halving, like a week or two before. And we're very close to reaching those levels, right? Those timeframes. Or is the rally canceled because we had this huge post-ETF rally, right? That's a big question. Personally, I think this also depends a lot on Grayscale selling, right? Because I think if Grayscale would now really ramp up and aggressively sell and nuke the markets with huge outflows from the ETF, that would cancel the rally in my view. But if BlackRock, Fidelity can absorb most of that and turn the net outflows into net inflows, into positive flows for the ETF, then I think we're going to see a nice halving rally. What I would love to see, regardless of the Bitcoin halving rally or not, is a bit of an altcoin season, right? We never really had one this cycle. We saw some altcoins really outperform Bitcoin, but also not really to a large degree. Obviously, we saw Solana bounce really hard coming out of the bear market. I also always praise what the Solana super team is doing. They're really doing God's work throughout the past years. The Solana super team, in my view, is responsible for many of the reasons why Solana is currently seeing explosive growth and adoption and user adoption, right? Because they've just been laying the groundwork throughout the bear market. So really amazing to see how well Solana is doing. And but other coins like, even Avalanche, they're still down 70% from all-time high. Polkadot ranked 15 now, $8.66. Even Chainlink, $18, right? Just like going sideways, nothing much happening. Polygon ranked 20 now at 90 cents, 8.4 billion market cap. Atom ranked 30 now, still above $11, which is still nice. But I think something needs to happen for altcoins. There needs to be an altcoin rally. And usually you see the altcoin rally really starting when you least expect it, right? When it's least kind of likely for this to happen, right? So now might be a good time where everyone is kind of all eyes on Bitcoin. Maybe we're going to see an altcoin season instead, right? Who knows? Anyways, April is going to be a big, big month for crypto, especially here in Dubai. There's going to be the Token 2049 event for the first time in Dubai. And this is going to be a massive event. I think 10 to 15,000 people are flying into Dubai for that. And there's, I think, 185 side events, which is absolutely insane. So I think from next week, people are already starting to arrive here in Dubai. We obviously also have our own Cosmos Dubai event, which, to be honest, has been the fastest sellout and the highest demand we've ever seen. We are currently at 500 tickets. Shout out to Mantra, Levana, and MatchChain for being the headline sponsors for this event. This is going to be a full day event with breakfast, keynotes, panels, talks. We have lunch. We also have a networking and exhibition area. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be a full day thing. And we're about to release the full agenda and list of speakers and partners, because we also have great partnerships with the likes of coinbureau, but also with other media outlets, and also crypto banter. Ran is also going to be at the event. So very excited for that. It's going to be really cool. And keep your eyes open for more information about Cosmos Dubai. But besides the event month here in Dubai, besides everyone coming, all the conferences, events, and all these kind of things, we're also going to have a big launch month, especially in the Cosmos ecosystem, which also means a bunch of airdrops maybe that are, claimable, tradable, and will have monetary value. So I made a tweet yesterday where I said, there's a couple of big launches, and kind of asked people to fill in the list here. We obviously have the Saga mainnet. I think Saga and Lava Network are probably going to be the biggest ones for this month, and the most highly anticipated. Saga mainnet for April is confirmed, and with that, I also guess that the airdrop will be claimable and the Saga token tradable, right? So I'm not sure about whether there's a lockup for the airdrop or anything like that, but yeah, if you claimed your Saga airdrop, then you should be highly anticipating that mainnet launch. That's going to be a big one. They're focused on the multiverse, the gaming sector, which is severely underserved in Cosmos right now. So they're really well positioned to fill that gap. And they also have good partnerships with Avalanche, Polygon, and other ecosystems that are outside of Cosmos. Then we also have the Avail DA mainnet launch, which was confirmed to happen actually also in April. And I think with that, they have teased an airdrop, but I think it's not fully confirmed. Please correct me if I'm wrong here in the comments or in the live chat. Same for Initia. They're going to launch public testnet this month. So that's also highly anticipated. And I think one of the biggest launches in the modularity space this year. And this is probably going to be the next dimension, outlayer, or Manta network kind of, project and valuation that it might reach. So very excited for that one. And then Lava Network, mainnet, and also maybe the token launch, right? They released tokenomics. I talked to you about it the other day in my video where I shared the clip where Yair is announcing the tokenomics. We also did a full interview with Yair on the 60 YouTube channel. Liam did an interview with him. And Lava really is building critical infrastructure to access blockchain data. They also released a $15 million fundraiser recently. And yeah, they're currently in Seoul, where they're also doing workshops with Ilya from Near Protocol and so on and so forth. They have also a lot of integrations outside of the native Cosmos environment. So check that out. That's going to be a big one. Other big launches this month, we have Seda Protocol that is launching mainnet. This is actually a project that used to be in the Ethereum space, but now they're launching their full-on Cosmos chain. They already have a token that's live called FLX, and that is going to migrate into Seda when mainnet is live. So keep an eye on that as well. At Seda Protocol, you can follow them here on Twitter. Then we also have the Hongbai testnet from Mantra chain going live this month. And Mantra is probably one of the best RWAs tokenization projects in Cosmos in crypto. And with that, when the mainnet goes live, right, this is the testnet launch this month, but when mainnet goes live, they will also be doing a 50 million OM token airdrop to Atom stakers and Bad Kids holders and BitKits holders, right? So if you are an Atom staker, you're most likely going to get that airdrop as well. And yeah, this is more than 5% of the supply that is being airdropped. So very nice to see that. Then we also have Andromeda launching this month, their AOS mainnet staking, potentially a centralized exchange listing. They also have an integration with Secret Network and the kind of the privacy sector in Cosmos. Also announced a partnership with Dora. So great to see the progress here on Andromeda. And finally, we also have the launch of Lorenzo Protocol. I just had a call with the founder, actually, with Matt, and we talked a lot about kind of their positioning, their synergies with the Cosmos Hub, because Lorenzo is confirmed to be using and leveraging Cosmos Hub shared security. So Lorenzo chain will be Atom and BTC secured. Lorenzo is basically leveraging Babylon technology. So Babylon enables Bitcoin staking, where you can basically stake your BTC to secure Cosmos chains. And the first chain to land on will be on the Cosmos Hub. And Lorenzo is utilizing that technology to build a new Cosmos app chain, basically, that is secured by BTC and Atom and will provide L2s as a service. And I think personally that the Cosmos Hub community should just run with this narrative for this bull run, right? I think they should just run with Bitcoin L2 meta for this year, because I think Bitcoin as a narrative, the Bitcoin ecosystem is very, very hot right now and very hot this year. And I think if Lorenzo manages to really capture some of that market shares as a Bitcoin L2, then this is huge benefits and synergies for the Cosmos Hub as well, and for the positioning of the Cosmos Hub on a kind of narrative point of view, right? So keep an eye on Lorenzo. I think that they will have their own token as well on top, similar to how Stride has their own token for governance and, you know, any sort of kind of utilities within the Stride protocol. And this, in a similar way, I guess Lorenzo will also have their own token, mainly for governance. So keep an eye out for that. But of course, April is not only going to be a big month for conferences and mainnet launches, but it's also going to be a big month for airdrops. And we have a long list of airdrops that you need to bookmark this site, airdrops.one, and you can claim some of these airdrops right now. And some airdrops you can already bookmark, so keep an eye when the claim goes live. For example, we have the NIM airdrop, which is an AI gaming chain that is currently claimable. You only have 2 days left for this to kind of claim with your Dime wallet. So if you're a Dimension staker, you're eligible for this airdrop. The same counts for this project, where we don't have a claim portal yet, but apparently they're going to airdrop 12% of the AIG supply, which is a lot. Like, that's a big airdrop to a Dime staker. So bookmark that one as well. We have Crowd Network, Dojemont, Rivals, which is also one that I opened here, an AI-driven deepin roll app. So very interesting. They also seem to have some good investors and partners, and a fancy website at least. Then of course we have Wormhole, which is also going to be a big launch this month. As far as I am aware, I think they're also going to launch this month not only mainnet but also the airdrop, which you are eligible for if you registered your BAT-kit or if you are a Pyth staker. So the W token is going live, and also Kinetics Finance. That one I think is also going to go live very soon. In fact, they just announced that they will be doing their IDO on Eclipse Finance, which is a launchpad on Neutron. Kinetics is a perpetuals exchange that is running on the Kava chain. They actually have $26 million in TVL right now. And I always kept you posted on a project because I'm also an advisor to Kinetics. So this is going to be also an interesting launch, especially considering that Kava is a chain for native USDT in the Cosmos ecosystem. And the team behind Kinetics is actually the team that has built QuickSwap, which is the largest DEX on Polygon, and is also the core team from LDA, which is a marketing agency that incubated. So definitely one to keep an eye on, and also to stay tuned for their airdrop. This has been confirmed for Atom, Osmo, INJ, Tia, and Matic stakers. That said, April is going to be a big month, so don't get scared and don't get shaken out by this bit of volatility here, right? We've been going up only for the past couple of months. Having some sideways or downside is totally important and natural, so don't get shaken out by that, and just stick around, right? Do the groundwork, do your homework on airdrops, optimize for airdrops, and I'll see you guys soon. Until then, stay safe and be good.